Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Good evening.
Hi.
We are from LAX 2049. I've got news for you from Group. Hopefully all of us are still fresh to do our last discussion video, that also known as a reflection video. Before that, let's introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Siti Zaliha binti Zamada and my metric number is 198534.
Hello, my name is Eliana and my matrix number is 198903.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Elisha Mintong and my metric number is 193304.
Hello, my name is Citra, anak perempuan Segarang and my metric number is 198839.
Hello, my name is Nur Natalia Arisa binti Jalani and my matric number is 198877.
Hello, my name is Nur Izzati Atika binti Rosni. My matrix number is 198880.
Hello, my name is Mel Israel bin Morin. My matrix number is 197140.
Okay, we are done with the introduction. Next, our aim for reflection video today is how to plan and to arrange our news. Before we publish our newspaper, we need to go through all the requirements which should be followed and included in the news. There are two requirements needed. Firstly, we need to choose the size of the paper, either A3 or A4. Maximum pages are 2 pages and double-sided. Secondly, each section should have 2 news included. Okay, that's all for all the requirements. Anyone who want to volunteer and to summarize our news altogether?
So for the first one, we have to choose either A4 or A3. I think we could choose A4 because I don't have 11. Because I think it is better than A3. A3 is actually smaller and we cannot put a lot of our news in. What do you guys think?
I also agree with Amy because actually most of our assignment also we already use A4, so we already familiar with that size of paper. I think it's more easier for us to write the article on that size paper. What about the others?
I also agree with Amy and B. I think it's more convenient for us to use the A4 size since we already familiar with the size of the paper, and I think it's also convenient for us to set all the arrangement for the magazine.
May I have my opinion?
Sure.
Actually, the size of A3 is bigger than A4 because I have painted a drawing using A3. It's much how can I say, it's much more bigger. So A3 actually can put, I think it's the size of folded newspaper, I guess. Have you read the biggest newspaper one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the size of A3. Yes.
It's bigger than A4.
Yes, actually it's bigger than A4. So it can include for all the news in one page. That's my opinion.
Okay, so for pages, so it is, I think that as the A4 papers, we can easily hold the news. It is not, we can read it anywhere, no hassle to open your newspaper that wide, that even people next to you can see your paper. I think it is still more convenient and nice to use A4.
I'm sorry,
And
Amy, but
okay, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
Okay, I'm sorry, Amy, but I agree with Zaleha. I think we should use A3 paper because it's it is bigger and we can put many info and many news in one page. And if we want to carry it anywhere, we can just what we call it
Fold it.
Fold it, you mean?
fold it fold it in. I think that's all my opinion.
That's also a good idea, but for me, if you put too much information inside one paper, I afraid that it's hard for us to read because the size of the font might getting smaller because we want to include all the informations in on the same page. And if you want to make it like that, make sure that we need to make sure all our informations is like briefly and simple, but uh, what we call it,
Simple but compact.
the meaning of the information can be present to our viewers.
Yeah, I agree with Elise because when too much information, it will be boring and people actually will not read it.
As for me, I also think that A4 is much more easier for us to read and to hold.
I also think that A4 is much better because actually if we use A4 we can like divide the scope of our new like on one page we will only include one scope, so easier because we can separate the scope and then the reader can read the news easily. That's my opinion.
That's nice way. I think I think that's a great thing why we should decide on A4. Actually, I made a draft for the A4 paper. So I made it a half A4 paper. Wait a minute. So we're going to put our news name here, which is the Golden News as we decided before. And then we put another two on the left and right. And then another one we can do maybe top and bottom. That's the variation that I think we can make.
That's a
Do you guys
nice
have
idea.
any other separation? Yes, we.
That's a nice idea.
I think we can proceed with that one.
Is it Zaliha? Who suggest?
Who?
Yes.
Oh, you mean Zaleha?
Is it Zaliha okay with A4 size?
So if the majority okay with the A4, then yeah, we follow the majority.
Okay, then we proceed with A4 paper.
So
We're on the same page now.
which mean that we are using double-sided A4.
I
Yeah.
think double-sided is better because we have to save the environment. So use lesser paper. Go for green.
It is advisable to use double-sided actually.
Okay, I agree with you guys.
But it's the maximum pages if you wanna. So then we can proceed how we can arrange our news then.
Yes.
So like Amy said, she suggests the situation is above and top and bottom.
And side by side.
Or side by side. So how about the others?
I agree. That is nice idea.
So
I
for
think it's
the
okay.
I also agree.
Yes, we can
so we actually
proceed
have
with
four
that
topic
one.
that we already discussed it before, which are health, food, lifestyle, and entertainment. So the first page will be, I think we should put the health on the first page, and then because health is actually related to the food, and then we put food, and then later we put entertainment and lifestyle. Because entertainment, before we discussed that we want to put something related to health. Am I right? Or I'm not?
Yes.
In the entertainment scope, there is news about the indoor exercise.
Yes. Okay. So I think it is smoothly related and passed from one news to another.
Okay.
Can I add up something?
Yes, of
Sure.
course.
I think our language for our news, we need to use simple language because if we try, if we use harder, I think our readers will be misinterpret our information. And other than that, the size and the types of fonts are also need to be perfectly chosen because our news not only young generation we read, right? So we should be consider old generation. So we need to choose perfectly bigger or
But
small
not so
or
big.
the average. Not so big. Yes, average.
Oh, the size of the font, you mean?
Yes.
So
The
anyone
size
has
of the
a
I think
font.
for
anyone has suggestion?
I think for the font we don't need to choose the font that you mean that looks really more pattern different style. Just choose like 2 to 3 fonts that's still simple, but we can use our
Interesting.
arrangement. We can use our arrangement to attract the reader. And make sure our headline for each of the category that we choose, make sure it's can attract people.
Any other consideration we should
Is
take
there
precaution?
anything?
Uh,
Do you guys think
I
I'm sorry, Izati, I can't hear you.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I also want to add something. Maybe we can put pictures like so that people will not be bored because it is just macam we add up like a picture lah, so that people will enjoy our news. Is that okay?
I
Yes.
think it's a good idea.
Yes. And maybe we can choose the suitable color for the background of our news.
Is it some gold color is appropriate because our new is our publication is the golden news.
I think
So you
it's a
want to
nice
use the
idea.
golden background?
Silver and gold. Yeah, the top, not the topic. The name of our news is in gold color, and then and then the rest are silver. Something like that. Yeah, that's my opinion. Because this news is submit in soft copy, right? We don't need to send in hard copy.
Hard copy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the color, yeah, we can consider it too.
So what color you guys think is the most suitable, like versatile for any font and color of font, or any pictures can fit into the background color?
Maybe we just make a frame for the paper, so no need background, like don't need to use color for the all background, like just use frame. Is it okay?
Yes, I agree with Z because I think if we choose the background color with another color than white, it will be messy and not not our reader will not enjoy to read our news. I think so.
I
Because
think
some
white would be look more professional and
Yes.
clean.
Yeah, because white is suitable for all color. Yeah.
because sometimes too much of color will make us the reader become stressed.
And
That's
dizzy.
true. So I think we can consider light color for our border so that it is not too much, just to put some color in the news, but not going to make it messy and all.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good idea. Is there anything that we have to discuss more?
I think that's all right. Is it we miss something? So can we go to the conclusion part now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so we already decide about the how we want to publish our new. So first one about the size paper, we all agreed to use the A4 paper because it is more comfortable for the reader and also for us to write the article on that size of paper. So the second one, there is 4 scope in our news. So we will arrange the scope based on the first one is about the health, the second one is about the food, the third one about the entertainment, and the last one is lifestyle because it will related to each other. And then the third part is about the how we want to alignment, about the alignment on the paper. So like Amy said, we all agreed that we will use the arrangement like left and right or both simple language. So it will be reader friendly. About the size and font, so we will use the average font that everyone can read. And then we also will include some picture to make our news more interesting. About the background, so we only use the white background like adding frame because it will more professional. And then the last one about the color, so we will choose the light color to make the news become more simple but complex and informative for our reader. So that's all that we can conclude about how we want to publish our news. So that's all right. Anyone want to add something?
Olvi, you did great.
So that's all for our last group discussion. So
Yes.
thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.